My name is Noy Phoumivong. I am the Director of Product Innovation for a company called Simmons Prepared Foods. I graduated in 1994. My family moved here to Springdale area in the mid-80s. We immigrated from Laos, and that's my background. When we immigrated to the States, we were sponsored by the Catholic Church, and so my education started out in a private Catholic school. And so then when we moved here, I went into a public school, Jones Elementary, made lots of friends, and then of course, went through junior high and then Springdale High School here. I had a great time. I mean, walking through these halls, it's very nostalgic. I had a base set of friends, and I would say that I was the epitome of a nerd. I took the AP classes, I did Quiz Bowl, I did all the mathematics style classes. I was on the honor roll, and I did yearbook. I didn't have any experiences that were negative overall. You just go through the stress of normal high school. What I would think of is making sure that your grades are good, trying to balance work and life, and then also looking forward to what type of colleges you're going to go to. But overall, it was really positive for me here. The teachers are really supportive here at Springdale High, and they were available to you beyond just your academic career as well too, if you needed advice on something. What was great is that the school is big enough that it offers you a wide variety of opportunities, whatever interests that you may have too. From an academic standpoint, I think it prepared me well for that, for my future general education classes. I always knew that I wanted to be a chef, and so in your junior and senior years, I started applying to the different culinary schools in the country and doing research. And so I was accepted to a couple, and I went to Johnson Wales University for culinary arts. Culinary school was 2 years, and so once I finished culinary school, I moved to the Midwest and got a job in the corporate world. And I had, just a life-changing event where I was in a terrible car accident, and so that changed my culinary career. And I ended up coming back home in my mid-20s to actually go to the University of Arkansas for a food science degree. It was very drastic overall, just because for so long in my life I knew that I wanted to be a chef, and I really enjoyed that. So just to have that kind of suddenly stop, that was very tough. But fortunately, I have a great set of friends and family that stood by me and helped me, and they were always there to support me as well. And then a friend of mine sent me the information about food science. It was the science part of food, right? It's basically chemistry, but as it applies to food. And so I was like, okay, if I can't be a chef standing on my feet all day, this is the second best thing. But it turned out to be great, because with both of those degrees, it has led me to where I am now in life. Springdale is wonderful in the fact that there is such a diverse cultural mix here, and so you learn from that. And you might not use it immediately, but you learn how to interact with people from everywhere. And as a chef, that's something that's very important. There's so much nostalgia here for me, because again, as I mentioned, I had a really good time in high school. I had great years, nothing negative at all, so good experiences.